What's going on, everybody? Of course, welcome back to another Resident Evil Resistance video. The two matches you're gonna watch is gameplay of the new update that did release on the 11th/12th of June. My first two matches since the update, and I didn't know how long it was gonna be before I made a video again on this game, or even decide to pick up the game again. But since I made the last video, of course I was getting a ton of messages, not just on YouTube, but my PlayStation as well, just tell me to keep trying the game, come back to it. It's rough right now, but we're gonna get through it. The whole 9 yards of everything that's going on. And of course, if anybody that knows me or watches my content at all, they would see where I'm coming from with this. And when I talk, I don't really just have a script or anything. I just talk, and wherever it comes from, I just let it flow. So as always, we're just gonna, whatever comes out, it comes out. This game, I just want to say, this is by far one of my favorite games right now. Still is, but I can't do it in its current situation. Has anybody ever played or heard of the game Paragon? I know a lot of you probably have played it, heard of it, anything of the nature. That was my favorite game, and I still to this day watch videos on the announcements and everything that happened those years ago, because that was my favorite game. I spent hours, like 10 to 12 hours every day playing that game. If I wasn't at work, I was playing the game. If I wasn't at school, I was playing that game. I was playing it so much. It distracted me from everything that was going on. Same with this game. This is what this game was doing for me from the beta up until now. And I can say now, this game doesn't do anything for me at all. One of the reasons Paragon got shut down because the player base died. Because there was like 3 different sides. There was the players who wanted the game to revert back to its normal state. There's players who wanted the game to move forward with the new changes. And there were players who tried to see the side of both and just wanted to play. Guess what side I was on? I was on the side of players who wanted the game to be back the way it was, so there's its original state. And when you think about it, when you have such a split audience, the game is not going to do well. And that's exactly what's happening with this game again. With this game right here. The audience or the player base is split between reversion, the upcoming updates, and players who just want to have fun. I told myself I would never be one-sided again, because I don't want to see games fail. Same thing that happened with Evolve. The Evolve player base died. I love that game. I still have that game to this day. And sometimes I do re-download it and play it, even though there's no more live service for it. But I still play it because, I love it. I don't want to see games constantly fail because of nonsense or people can't agree on something. We're all gamers at the end of the day, so why can't we just figure this out? The devs try to appeal to whatever side has the largest group, which apparently is the survivors, and it's not fair to Mastermind. I constantly say this all the time. It's not fair to Mastermind. People keep saying survivors have it hard, like harder than Mastermind. I disagree completely. And when I say this from a person who's put hundreds of hours into only one brawler, hundreds of hours into this game in a short amount of time, who fully understands one character. Well, I wouldn't say fully. There's still little things I need to learn about Sam as well, but I mainly know everything about Sam when it comes to all of his passives and everything. Still learning when it comes to focus, because it was really underrated, and it really is a good ability. Nobody uses it. And this update really shows you what type of people some people are. the ones who follow others just based upon what they say, who they are. A lot of people been commenting telling me, oh, Sam's not good no more, he's bad, he can't heal anymore. I played, like I said, 500 or so hours of Sam, and less than 10 games have I used Immortal. If everybody knows and watches my video, I don't use Immortal, I use Brute Force. I tell everybody all the time, Brute Force is better. It's always been better in my opinion, because it has stuff that the other version don't. Yes, you can heal, but that's not Sam's job to heal. And like Tyrone, that's not Tyrone's job to heal. Valerie should be a healer, not a damage dealer, healer / support. She has too much going for herself. Same thing with Sam. Sam should not have every role in the game. Martin should not have several roles in the game. Jen should not have several roles in the game. That's what makes characters unique and make them, want to play different ones. When I play DVD, I only play David. Why? Because David is no different from every other survivor in the game. When you have unique things about characters and make them different, that's what makes you strive to play those characters. The fact that Sam is a damage dealer and I like dealing damage, that is why I picked him. People should play Valerie because she's a healer. They like healing, supporting their team. That's why people should pick her. Not because she boasts so much damage and can do almost just about the same amount of damage as Sam. That makes no sense to me. But this update showed you the people who only play certain characters or follow certain people because of certain aspects, not because they like the character or like the game or anything like that. They want to abuse mechanics and swear they're good. I still have a 70% win rate on Sam as of right now, and like I said, it's my first 2 games I've won. I didn't even try because Masterminds can't do much anymore. Everything they have becomes nerfed. Every little aspect that they gets nerfed when it gets found out. The Cooling Fan Spencer got nerfed. Symbiotic or Symbiosis Spencer got nerfed. Guns got nerfed multiple times. All the enhancements just got nerfed. I just recently figured out the flash that the Masterminds get from this one supply zombie they have to protect got changed because I guess apparently survivors were tired of getting blinded. Now it's a giant smoke screen that they can just still walk through. It makes no sense to me. We got an invisible force field we can shoot out of, and survivors swear they have it hard. I want people to keep disliking my videos, telling me I'm one-sided when it comes to Mastermind. I love that because I love proving you guys wrong. I really do. And it shows you how privileged you want to be when it comes to something. I dare you to make a game yourself and appeal to everybody and make it fair for everybody. It's hard. That's what the devs try to do for you. Yes, Masterminds have their cheese, but that's all they have going for them. This match right here was a Spencer who gave up because he wanted to try zombies. The next match is the one with I can't remember. I think it was Alex. Yeah, it was Alex. She did fairly decent well. She was a lower rank than this Spencer, but she did well considering she didn't give up. And I like that. I commend her for that. She didn't give up even though it was rough for her. She tried, and she had us on the ropes up until it got to the end, to the wire, and we actually won. I like a challenge when it comes to video games. I don't want it to be soft. I don't want it to be weak. I don't want it to be easy. I play this because Masterminds should have the upper advantage over us. This is their house. This is their home. This is their facility. But survivors have more fun in it than Masterminds do. You think Masterminds always grief you when they win? They win, they take their victory, they leave. 90% of the survivors, they sit at the exit gate, they taunt, do gestures, everything, hold the game up longer than it needs to be, being toxic for whatever reason. And they laugh in Mastermind's faces, but when they get their first loss out of 20 games, they want to holler and scream, Masterminds are overpowered. I had people tell me I lost 20 games in a row, 10 games in a row. Well, if you're losing that much, you really need to consider, trying better, going to practice, figuring something out. Because if you're losing that much, you really have not understand the gist of this game. And you haven't figured out your role as a certain character. When I play Sam, I I assert myself in different roles depending on my team when I play randoms. This one, I figured, hey, let me hang back and hang with my team. I think they was fairly decent level, but I thought it would be best to hang with my team. We had a Spencer, hang with Jan. That's the best option we have until he gave up. We had Alex going against. I tried my best to hang around Valerie, and working as a team is what helps get you through these things. Not saying, oh, I'm a solo survivor, I can win every game by myself, because you clearly can't. It's a team-based game. You need your team. Just look at this. She's throwing like hundreds of Molotovs. She just does not have a limit to it. You think that's fair to the masterminds that have, oh, bioweapons got buffed, they're good now? Well, when you got an infinite Molotov Val who's just constantly throwing Molotov after Molotov, constantly stunning it over and over again, you think that's fair to the mastermind? You think it's fair that they have to endure all of this stuff? Yes, I side with Mastermind because it's so much unfair to what's going on in them. Even this team, they were a decent level. It was kind of low, but like I said, we still took the victory after I actually started trying again. This is so stupid. So everybody who disliked my videos because I speak the truth on certain matters, because I don't want to be one-sided anymore, go ahead and dislike my videos. Matter of fact, you can stop watching altogether. I don't really care. I only want people who are actually passionate about certain things. You want to watch my videos, and that's you. I don't want some random guy coming in, watch 2 minutes of a video, one video, and tell me I'm wrong about something when you clearly don't know anything about me. I study the whole RE website every chance I get. See what cards are being constantly used, what cards are being abused, what cards are not used at all, what survivors are not being used. I study these diagnostics all the time, and people want to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? Please. That means I actually care about this game. I really do, and people fail to realize that. You just want to be somebody to come out of nowhere and, you know, do something. I don't mind it. I don't mind making more friends, but don't watch, like I said, watch 30 seconds of my video and then want to comment something stupid. Because you clearly know nothing about me. And the people who have tried, you can read some of my comments I send them. I send them some very detailed messages. But I try to do it in a nice way. When I realize that the nice way doesn't work, then I show them the other side of me, and that side of me is something you don't want to like see in a message, because I still curse you out, but I do it in a nice way. I be fair to you, you be fair to me. That's all I ask. Now I'm back to the matter at hand. Like I said, this game is very unfair. I just want to see it get better, you know, so I can have something to play again. I've been spending most of my time playing Persona 5, which is a amazing story. No less than 100 hours on a story for that game, and it's been taking my attention from this. But like I said, I want to come back and I want to play Resident Evil Resistance, but I just can't not support it in its current state because of how easy this is as a game. I guess that's really all I have to say. I don't really have to say too much more. But if something comes up before the end of this match, you know, I'll say it. I'm trying to think of something else to say.
A key, a rush of hope. Do not let it overwhelm you.
I really do enjoy this game. It's just amazing how much potential and how far this game could actually go, given the right treatment. But in this current state, it's doomed to fail like others have. And I know a lot of people don't want to see that. I check Twitch, I check YouTube, I watch other people's content all the time just to see their opinions on things. I check Reddit every once in a while.
It would have been disappointing for my study if you hadn't made it this far.
There's so many privileged survivors who think they have it hard. When I solo queue 70% of my games and the other 30 is with players, and you can ask people all the time, any of my PlayStation friends I have on my list, you can ask them how many times do they actually play with me on this game. They can't say they play with me all the time, because like I said, I solo queue. I even put my game on offline so people can't see that I'm on, and then sometimes I will solo queue. The only time I get on and play with them, they really ask, or if I'm really in the mood too. But like I said, 70% of the time I'm solo queue, and I still have a 70% win rate. You can't justify that at all. And people say that, you know, they have it hard. Like I said, I don't know what else to say. But that's really going to wrap it up for me. If you want to keep watching the video to the end, it's only like 6 more minutes, I think. Maybe 8 minutes at most. But you can. And hopefully I'll make another video soon on Resident Evil Resistance. I've been trying to test out a couple more pieces of equipment. What, a new equipment. None of them really just stand out on how good they are. They feel very, very much like they're trying to create a universal world now. Like I said, what makes the characters different is their unique skills, and making Bargain Bin an actual piece of equipment decoder now makes Jan feel as useless as she did at the beginning. All she does is shoot out cameras, and any survivor can do that. This Barton, and the only thing she had left going for her was Bargain Bin, and the fact she can get supply weapons out of the armory. Now that decoders in the game, I don't think she has going for her is the supply weapons. But I'll see you guys in another video. As always, stay safe and enjoy the rest of you guys' day. Peace.
You are more determined than I expected. Why aren't you dead yet? Destroying your home is part of the test.
Give me a minute.
The weak have no place in life. The bliss of murder, the relief, the soaring ecstasy of shedding another's blood.
Come on, let's split.
This is quite unprecedented. I want to see your fear firsthand. Heart rate and blood pressure are elevated, but no significant adrenaline spike yet.
I'm warmed up, ready to go.
As my mother always used.
There's no escape for you now. We've been growing something special for moments just such as these. Enjoy.
Shit!
Vandals, cease immediately.
Let's get through this fast.
Aren't our eyes made to be torn out? And hearts for the same purpose?
Step on it and no
Why are you still trying this? You will not succeed.
Yes.
This strength, your fate is sealed.
I'm.
There's no escape for you now.
I might be seeing something.
Unbelievable.
For it?
As if you were not already vulnerable enough.
Night, night. Gonna need to treat
Witness our latest bioweapon.
Motherfucker!
the exit's open. Go, go. Come here.
We're coming home!
Was this the virus? Is that how you survived? I must know.